Hi, my shweet babies. It's Aunt Ika here. Tell me how you like that. I like the whole shweet babies. I call my kittens my shweet baby. I kind of call my boyfriend sometimes my shweet baby. I call my siblings they're my shweet babies. So please tell me how you like that, because I think it's kind of cute if I call my subscribers my shweet babies, especially because my name's Aunt Ika. So let me know and tell me how this lighting is. If I look washed out, please let me know in the comments. Anyways, today I'm going to be talking about how to get through school, how to be successful in school. Our minister, our Ontario minister of school, whatever, however you say that, just recently told everyone that school is still going to be online, and you might be freaking out. I'm not freaking out because I'm done, but you might be freaking out. So, I'm going to show you how to be successful on online school. Let's get into it. So, the first thing that I'm going to be talking about are assignments. The week school was done, I think I had like 6 or 7 assignments due on the same day. It was chaotic. Like, I wanted to jump off a bridge. And then on those assignments that were due the last week of school, I still had labs that I had to do that week. I still had my tests and that I had to do. So I still had to do my assignments, and I still had exams the week after. So my brain was literally everywhere. And then let's also bring up that all my assignments, labs, and stuff were all worth like a big chunk of my mark. It wasn't like, oh, 6% or 5%. No, some of these assignments were 20%, 15%, 25% of my mark. And it was like, it was very stressful. So I'm going to teach you how I did my assignment. What I like to always say, I actually learned this when I was a TAC mentor at my high school back in like grade 10 and 11 and some of grade 12. You know the high school I'm talking about. I'm not going to say it on here because I don't really want to call it the school, but you know exactly what high school I'm talking about if you went to the high school that I went to. Okay? Anyways, so chunk your assignments. You need to chunk your assignments. I know people don't like chunking their assignments. I know people don't want to do 2 assignments within a day, but trust me, this is what got me through online school. Because if I did like a bit of this assignment one day, a bit of this assignment the next day, if I did that, baby, I would have failed. I would have failed school. Just failed it. I'd nurse who? Like, no, I would have failed it. So I did 2 assignments a day, depending on the length of the exam, obviously. So for example, I had a capstone project, okay, for statistics, and that assignment alone took me a whole day to finish. But because I did the capstone project, I still had another statistics assignment that I had to do. So I did those 2 assignments together within one day, because if I finish this project, some of what I did on this project can help me on this project, on this assignment. I'm saying project because I said capstone project. But whatever I did on this assignment can help me on the assignment that I'm doing, the other assignment that I'm doing. So when you are chunking your work, try to make it kind of like the same thing that you're kind of focusing on. When you are doing this, like, make a list for your day. One thing that me and my boyfriend did, every time we woke up, especially when I was in school, I needed this for school specifically because I just wouldn't have been motivated if I didn't do this. I would go, okay, babe, love, baby, Misha, what is our goals for today? Like, what are we planning to do today? And then he would be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this and this today. And I'll be like, okay, cool, I'll do this and this today. My goal is to do this, my goal is to do this, or some of this, or finish this kind of thing. And that's what I did. So for you, you may not have someone, to push you. If you have a mirror or something, or somewhere where you go the first time you wake up. So, if I was living on my own, the first thing I do is go into the bathroom. So I'd wake up, go into the bathroom, and write on a sticky note, today I'm going to finish this. Today I'm going to finish this. And you go into the last thing you do before you go to bed, minus you laying in your bed, the first thing you do when you're going to bed, you go to bed, and then you brush your teeth again, take off your makeup, whatever the case may be. I hope you brush your teeth before you go to bed. So you're going to the bathroom twice. Like, you're going to the bathroom, when you wake up and before you go to bed. So, when you go to bed, you look at the mirror and you go, okay, I did this today, I kind of did this today, or I didn't do this today. And then you can grow from that. How are you going to do that? So that's probably one of the biggest things that I can say. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be talking about are lectures. So I'm going to talk about high school lectures, and after I'm going to be talking about post-secondary lectures, because post-secondary lectures are a lot longer than high school lectures. So for you high school students that don't want to go to your lectures now, baby, you only have an hour and 15 minutes. An hour and 15 minutes, baby. You are just sitting there and listening to your professor for about an hour and 15 minutes. You're not even listening to them for that long. What are you complaining about? You are okay. You are not going to die. I know. You're in your bedroom. You feel like you want to sleep, or you're in the kitchen. You want to eat. Whatever the case may be, you don't feel like you're in a classroom. Make yourself feel like you're in a classroom. I have a desk. My boyfriend has a desk. I sit at the desk in his bedroom, but open the window, open the door or something. Make it feel like you're in a classroom. When you are in those lectures, please take notes. Take notes, whether it be on your laptop or you're handwriting them. I prefer to handwrite and then type. It's just a personal preference. And then also if they give you the slides. This also goes for post-secondary. So in post-secondary, for me, I didn't have scheduled lectures. Like, we didn't do like, okay, today I'm going to we have a lecture at 2:00 today. No, my professors didn't do that. They didn't have time for that. They're just like, no, here are the slides. You want to go through them? Go through them. My voice is over. Or you hear the slides? Here's my voice. Here's the video. They just did that. That's what they did for me. But if you do have scheduled lectures, do try and go to them. I know in post-secondary, it's a little bit easier to not go to the lectures, just because sometimes the professors give you the lectures, like the lecture slides. If they give you the full lecture slides with like the notes in the bar of the PowerPoint as well, then okay, you're good. Because for me, like, my professors would usually give us the slides, and then also give us notes within the slides as well, if like what they spoke about, blah blah blah. But if you're like my bio professor was like, nope, none of that. They just gave us the slides and didn't post the full slides at all, period. Did not post them. They're like, nope, you want these slides, you come to class. And that's just how she was. So it just depends on your professor. Every professor is different, but most of my professors would post the blank slides and then post the full completed slides after. So please try going to your lectures, take some notes, type them up, whatever the case may be. Now, this goes for both sides. I don't know about university, because I went to college, but for college, my professors gave us sheets of paper, okay, or they gave us examples or stuff like that. And high school students, this is for you, because I didn't do this in high school. But trust me, you need this. Please do your practice worksheets, okay? I never thanked my my teachers in high school for worksheets until I got to post-secondary, okay? If your teacher gives you a worksheet, baby, keep it for the rest of the year, because the worksheets that your professor gives you, 110% they might be on your final. Or the examples that they're doing, these are the examples that they're going to be doing on their final or midterms, whatever the case may be. So just do the practice worksheets, especially because you're doing this online now. You're not doing this, you're not in school. You can't sit down and be like, oh, miss, blah, 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 blah. No, do the practice worksheets, okay? If you have questions, email, however you're communicating with your teacher, communicate with them. If you have questions about a worksheet, how to do this worksheet, whatever the case may be. So please do the practice worksheet. YouTube is your best friend. When I say this, I mean it. YouTube is your best friend. all right? I'm gonna give you my source. I think I used him for pretty much biochem and stats, because he does all three. He's called the organic chemistry tutor or something like that. I'll link him in the description box below, but it's like the organic chemistry tutor or something like that. So he has videos on pretty much everything, and it goes from, you know, bio all the way to math. Like he's really good. And chem, he does chem too. So if you are a science student, please watch him. Also, the Khan Academy is pretty good as well. Or is it, yeah, the Khan Academy, and I'm pretty sure there's like the Shaw Academy as well. They're pretty good. I really like them. YouTube is your best friend. YouTube it. YouTube it. Do you know who your next best friend is? Do you want to know who your next best friend is? Yes, the person that's teaching you. Oh my god. Yes, the person that is teaching you. Oh my god, you wouldn't think I said that, right? You wouldn't think that. Yes, ask your teacher, your professor, your TA, whatever. Ask them questions, baby. I doubt it that they're going to be like, oh, I'm not going to answer you. I'm not answering your question. What? I'm not going to answer your question. They're going to answer your question. It is, do you know what's happening outside right now? I don't think they knew that they were not going to be able to see the class again. Especially the people that are graduating 2020. I promise you that a lot of your teachers wanted to say goodbye to you, okay? So, ask your teacher questions. They are there for you. They are doing this because they want to see you succeed. So why wouldn't you ask your teachers questions, baby? Come on. Ask them questions, okay? If they're bad at explaining things, there are other teachers that do the same thing, or other professors that do the same thing. You can find someone that will give you the answer. Again, Google, YouTube, okay? They will help you. They will help you, you know? Or a friend in your class. Just ask questions, okay? Now, we're going to get into the big stuff. The big stuff. So, I have 2 tests written down. Open book and closed book. How I studied for my open book test. So, fortunately, I had all my test open book for for my final. So, for my final this year, all my tests were open book. Yes, all my tests were open book, so I'm going to tell you what I did to get really good marks on my open book test. All my tests that I did open book, I got an 80 and higher. Well, actually, I can confidently say 85 and higher, so. Now, please don't just like open up the PowerPoint and then start going through them. Like, what are you doing? You think your teacher is just gonna go, okay, nervous system, endocrine system, reproductive system. No, they're not. It's gonna be mixed up all together. So you won't have time to be like, okay, list the hormone that just, okay, I spent like 6 or 7 hours on my bio notes making sure that they are perfect and that every single thing that pops up on that thing, I know exactly where it is, okay? Your teacher gives you review sheets. Answer the questions on your review sheets or whatever the case may be, whatever they give you, and make sure that you have everything that is going to be on that test, okay? For my stats test, I got my assignments. He makes our finals just like the assignments he gives us. Not just like, but he makes them similar. They're going to ask similar questions. So if you have steps already out, if you have the formulas already written down, baby, just pick up those assignments and start, do the test. That's what I did for my statistics final. I didn't make notes because first I already had written notes, but I also had these assignments that I just did that were given to us to prepare for the test. So again, do what works for you, but do not, and I repeat, do not go into your laptop and open up the PowerPoint slides and just scroll through them during the test. Like, how long do you think you're gonna have to do this, baby? You think you have all day? No, you're not. You're gonna have the timed session to do the test, and that's all you're gonna have. So please don't be foolish. Do not be foolish. Okay? Thank you. Now we're going to get into closed book test. Now, for the closed book test, I haven't done any closed book tests online, but I can give you what I did, what I used to do, because none of my tests were open book. You think they have time for that? You think they care about you like that? Anyway, so cue cards. Cue cards are your best friend, especially if you're in something that you're going to be memorizing a lot. So, for example, social sciences or science or a bio or math or anything like that. Get yourself some cue cards, baby. If you don't have cue cards, go get them, okay? Go and get them. High school, post-secondary, get cue cards, okay? Cue cards helped me a lot, especially with memorizing the bones, okay? Baby, name a bone, I will name it for you, okay? Name a bone. Name a bone. No, I'm not gonna do it on camera, because what if I embarrass myself, baby? What if I embarrass myself? I'm actually not bad. I know how to memorize my bones, okay? Memorize, like, using the cue cards, you know you have an acronym or you have a picture of something. Hello guys, my camera died in that moment and I didn't even recover from what I said. All I wanted to say is just use the cue cards to have a really good muscle memory of things that you are trying to learn. That's all I wanted to say. I'm so sorry. Editing moment. Next thing, rewriting your notes. Now, the people I went to high school with in my grade 11 year, I used to bring a red, blue, and black pen to my bio and chem class and my math class too. Yes, I brought it to all three of them to rewrite and write again and write again and write again my notes. I wanted my notes to be beautiful, perfect. I wanted to open it and be like, yeah, these are my notes.
You cannot be for real. Oh my God, you for real. No, you for fake. No, you for real.
Yes, you need pretty notes, ugly notes, whatever you want to do. Your notes aren't ugly, but you know my notes are popping. So, anyways, look at your notes and be like, oh, these are kind of hot. These are hot notes, okay? Because you want if you don't think your notes look good, then they're probably not that good. Make that sit in your head, okay? Because you know, Antika got you. Practice booklets without help. So get the booklets and do it without, you know, looking on YouTube or asking the teacher for help or looking at other examples. Do it without anything. Because on the test, you are not going to have... So, can you give me the answer for this? Do you think your teacher's going to answer that question for you? No, they're not, baby. You better ask someone else because that teacher's not doing it for you, baby. Yes, practice them without help. You don't need help. Do it without help. And if you get it wrong, do it again. Do it again. Ask yourself a question. How did you get it wrong? Or take a picture and send it to your teacher. What did I do wrong? How did I get this question wrong? How can I make this? How can I stop this from happening? It's that simple, babes. It's that simple. Next thing, have a study schedule. Okay, this goes back to my assignments from when I started. I did 2 assignments a day. Study two courses a day, maybe not a day, but every other day, okay? Because you still have other things to do, assignments and stuff, but try to study every other day or something like that. That's what I did with my assignments and studying for exams. I tried to do my assignments for a day, and then the next day I'll probably study, and then the next day I'll do my assignments, and the next day I'll study. Whatever the case may be, I'll do that over and over and over again. It's just easier that way, especially when you're doing it online. Things are so much more difficult. So now to wrap this all up, I asked my followers to ask me questions and stuff. So hold on, let me get them, and I'm just gonna answer them just to wrap everything up. All right. So a lot of them that I got was just motivation. So motivating yourself, staying motivated, motivation to do it. You feel like you can lay it off for later, and then 5 minutes later it's June. That was me all of high school. Being motivated to actually do the work and losing the feeling of having a routine. Staying motivated. Yeah, trying to focus while knowing I'm surrounded by distractions. So again, what I said from before, putting sticky notes in your bathroom. When you wake up, you pee. Okay, you wake up, you gotta pee, or you gotta brush your teeth. I hope you're brushing your teeth in the morning. Please brush your teeth in the morning. I don't know why I got so triggered by that, but please do. So wake up, put sticky notes on your mirror and just write, today I'm going to do. When you set yourself up with goals, I feel like you have to do it because it's in your agenda. You know what I mean? If you say, today I'm going to do this, today you're going to do this. Today you're going to do this. That's just how I work. If I say today I am going to do this, today I'm going to do this. Yesterday I told my boyfriend, tomorrow I'm going to record a video. Today I'm recording a video. That's just how I go with things, but that's one way of how I feel motivated. Having cheerleaders, okay? Tutors, older siblings. If you don't have an older sibling, ask your parents. Just be like, hey, I'm feeling so unmotivated. Now, if you have Jamaican parents or just foreign parents in general, they'd be like, why are you feeling unmotivated? It's school. You need to do school. You need school to get somewhere in life. Whatever the case may be. Get friends. Study with your friends. Get friends to help motivate you. Do it together, Study with friends together. You FaceTime. Hello, it's a thing. Zoom. Hello, it's a thing. Don't go on Netflix party. Reward yourself with Netflix party after you're done doing what you said that you're going to do. So those are just kind of some things that I would say to do if you're feeling lack of motivation or lack of a routine. Make a routine for yourself. When I was in school, I still do it now, but when I was in school, I'd wake up, go to the washroom, wash my face, eat breakfast, watch some TV for a while, and then I'd go studying. And it was like that every single day. Every single day I did that. Or I tried to do that, and it gave me a routine to continuously, go on and just do things to want to do schoolwork. I'm like, I have to do it because it'll feel weird if I don't do it. It'll feel like it's out of place, especially because you're not allowed to go outside. If you're going outside, baby, just be safe. Please be safe. I don't mind if you're going outside. Just please be safe. If you're wear a mask, wear some gloves. Just be safe, okay? You can go outside. Just be safe. Okay. Thank you. You can't go outside, so make a routine inside. Make a routine inside. So that's just what I have been doing. That I was doing when I was trying to stay motivated. So, and I also had a personal cheerleader, which was my boyfriend. So, yay for cheerleaders. Just use your friends. You ask your friends for help, especially if your friends are in school with you, right? So other questions that I got were the teachers not knowing how to use the internet. You know what, students, Gen Z and millennials, if you're still in school, if you're still, post-grad, whatever the case may be, teach them, baby. Teach them, okay? Show them the way, okay? Guide them. That's your job as a student too. They're going out of their way to teach you, so you go to the way to teach them back, okay? So, yeah. Final exams. Okay, final exams. Again, I hope that I went into really great detail about how I did my tests and stuff like that. So I really hope that helps. Again, open book, make examples, make really pretty notes, and again, closed book, cue cards, rewriting, etc., etc., etc. Okay. The lectures were hard to follow because they were moving faster. Now, I didn't have this issue because all my lectures that I did have were recorded, so I never really had that issue. But if that is the issue, it's okay to be like, excuse me, can you say that again for me? Because again, this is your learning, okay? If the 300 people inside your lecture are like, dude, bro, oh my god, why are you telling me to stop? Your education too. You're paying for the professor too. You're paying to be in this class, so you can tell the professor, hey, can you slow down? You're going a little fast. I'm a little stressed right now, especially with school going on. So it's not, you don't feel bad. Just don't, okay? Okay. My kids at home. Now, as a parent, the best thing that you could definitely do is just support your kids, especially if they're doing it online themselves. Try to support them, try to be there for them, because this is also stressful for them too, right? So try to support them, be there for them, help them do their homework, be on them about their homework, even though it's very easy for them to be like, focus on other things, play the PlayStation, watch TV, whatever the case may be. just be there for them. You know, it may take a really big toll on you too, because you were used to your children not being at home with you all the time, but just, you know, try to balance, you know, being alone and being with your kids at the same time. While your kids are doing homework or something, you know, have some time for yourself. Go outside, go for a walk, sit down, watch TV, whatever the case may be. But again, try to motivate your kids as well, because it is hard for them as well. Okay. Holding myself to deadlines and literally just not being with other people in class. Literally have almost failed or did fail every single online class I've ever taken. We're talking 40s and 50s. Now, I've been okay taking online classes, and these are just what I've been doing to succeed in online classes. So if you're in the same boat as this person here, again, I try to make these notes as exactly what I did to succeed in online classes. And one thing that I can recommend is getting people in the same boat as you. So if you're taking an online class and you've never seen the people you were in that class with, one thing I would recommend is finding friends that are also in school. So when you are in school and you are very stressed and you don't feel motivated to do it because you're not in a class with anyone, try surrounding yourself with people that are in school as well to push you and motivate you as well. Or just, again, have a cheerleader, have a friend. My boyfriend's not in school and he motivates me all the time to, you know, get on schoolwork, get on this, get on this, get on blah, blah, blah. If you have that support system, you got this. You got this, okay? And I believe in you. That's all that I have for today for you guys. So again, just take care of yourself. It's a very stressful time for everyone. So take care of yourself, you know, drink lots of water, work out, and find yourself a hobby as well. In the whole midst of school and being stressed with school, find yourself a hobby as well, because that can definitely help in this whole process as well. So I really hope that my tips and my tricks are helping you get through school. And if you have any more questions, please comment them down below. I will definitely give you as much advice as I can possibly give you, because again, I already went through 4 years of high school, and then I'm in my first year of post-secondary, about to be my second year, so I can give you as much advice as I can from the knowledge and what I've already been through. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!